Truly, I just want to know what the heck we're all so afraid of. We sit here and we scroll on our phones and we constantly compare ourselves to everyone we're seeing on the phone. Like, we'll be in a career, right? And then you'll go on social media and you'll see 6,000 different careers. And then you look at your own career and you're like, maybe this isn't the right career. And then you feel afraid that you're not choosing the right thing. Hi, my name is Layla, and I ponder all things faith, mindset, and everything, basically. Subscribe if this sounds like something appealing to you. I heard this perspective the other day in a Bible study, and it was this older woman, and she was saying how she traveled to Brazil when she was young, and it was the first time she had ever realized that people hated Americans. And in my time, I realized that just people hate Americans. People have this negative connotation of Americans because I see the news. I see everything on social media. I see the way how we are perceived in this country. And it creates guilt inside of me because of people perceive Americans that way. It's just this endless cycle of guilt, shame, fear. Like, what exactly is it that we're so afraid of? We're afraid of expressing. We're afraid of being judged. We're afraid of being perceived. So we limit ourselves and our human potential because we're so afraid. We're so afraid of being perceived in a negative way as being unkind or being ugly or being not talented or being unimpressive, undesirable. We're so afraid of it that we just prevent ourselves from being perceived at all. And then in turn, we're muting ourselves because we're so afraid of being perceived that way. Imagine you're God and you're the creator of the universe, and you see your children muting themselves because they're so afraid of how others are going to perceive them around them. When in reality, those people do not matter. Those people, more likely than not, will come into your life for a certain period of time, state those opinions, and then leave. And then the only person upholding those opinions and that perception of you is yourself, is you, is yourself. We're so afraid of being perceived. Then that person perceives us. They leave our lives, and then we continue to be a mosaic of the way everyone's perceived us. We carry ourselves a certain way. We talk a certain way. We don't sing like we used to. We don't draw or create art like we used to because we've contorted ourselves to fit this image of people that have came and left our lives. We're the only ones upholding this fear, guilt, and shame. Going back to the social media thing, you're scrolling and you feel like you're being watched the whole time. Like you feel like you're being perceived because you're perceiving others and you're judging others. There's not even another person in the room with you, but you still feel it as if there is. What would happen if we deleted and blocked out that fear of being perceived and we just became this like full overflowing version of ourselves? And our hobbies and our interests and our likes and our vocabulary and the way that we speak and the way that we breathe and our little weird quirks. Like, what would happen then? What type of things would we be creating? Like, would the things that you're creating be different? Would your job be different? Would your relationships be different? Would your friend circle be different? Would your faith be different? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine? Our generation is the test monkey of all of this happening. No generation really has had to go through this in this way. So the only people that are going to survive this complex that we've created, fear of being perceived, guilt, shame, just being contracted like diseases everywhere we look and turn, are the people that can orchestrate and look beyond it and see, oh, this is correct. This is what I want to seek after. I'm going to go deeper into this path to seek this knowledge, and I'm going to reject that. I'm going to discern who has my best interest, and that's why they're telling me how they perceive me, and who doesn't. I'm going to get really good at orchestrating my life and not letting fear and being perceived and the guilt and shame that comes with all of that run the way that I am in this world, in this one tiny life. This has been basically my life story. Stopping things before they happen because I'm so afraid. Clinging to people that had very strong opinions of me because I'd never had a strong opinion of myself. So if someone else had a strong opinion of me, that meant I was worthy of a strong opinion. What is that? I'll be here if you guys want to hear more. I'll keep talking about this, and I would love to hear your thoughts.